This is Rob with the Yacht Experts out here on a drizzly Sunday afternoon, actually doing a video shoot for a new listing, which we'll get into later. But I have kidnapped my good friend and client Alan here, who happened to be in town, and an opportunity to talk about one of the things that the Yacht Experts does, which is different, which is the Yacht Experts Advisory Services. We operate right as traditional brokers. We represent sellers like we are here on this 2025 375 Schaefer. We represent buyers, and we often represent both the buyer and the seller. In this situation, we're representing a sophisticated buyer, assisting him in a purchase of a new boat. And rather than doing it on a commission basis, we're doing it on an hourly rate basis. And the theory here is that for anybody, the one irreplaceable thing, no matter what, is time. Even health is, something that theoretically you can manage to a degree if you're lucky, but time is gone. So the question is, what is your time worth? What we do is not brain surgery. You don't need 20 years of school for it, but you do need experience. Alan could certainly do what it is that we do if he was willing to spend the time doing it. But Alan and our other clients in this situation have other things that they want to do. So, Alan, we're going to talk a little bit about what we've done. So we started by finding a broker for you to sell your current boat,
Yes.
right? And how's that worked out?
Worked out great. He's got the listing. We're up in Connecticut, and it's the perfect fit for us. He's a very entrepreneurial guy, very high energy, and he's brought us some showings. And so we're really pleased with the situation.
Which is super. Now, again, there are a lot of brokers that would take any listing, and they would take a listing in Connecticut, even though they're in Florida, and be guaranteed to make money on the deal. From our standpoint, the best service for the client is having a local broker. Just like I recommended for your first boat, you purchase one from that dealership. Buy a Sea Ray, get the full wrap experience, get the training, et cetera, et cetera. All of that worked out. And so now we're doing a custom build for Alan. It is through a premier builder. And while they and many of these premier builders don't have sales staffs that they work with through dealerships, they do it in-house. They present as a factory direct. At the end of the day, they welcome people like myself and Christopher to bring them quality clients and work with them to design the kind of perfect build. I'm sitting here perspiring a little bit because it is a July South Florida humid day. But in any case, with Alan, we've been working with him and the builder. We gave some advice regarding the contract that came into play regarding tariffs and things like that. Stuff that, again, because of our experience, for people in this situation, they're accustomed to paying their lawyers, their accountants, their financial advisors extremely high hourly rates. Our rates are, less than that, but still enough to justify the time and energy that we spend. So, Alan, your boat is due next spring. Is that right?
It's a 2-year build, and critical thing. One thing I didn't even occur to me, among others, was the tariff issue. And had it not been for you bringing it up, I wouldn't have protected myself with this robust language as I did.
And it is a neat thing. So the builder, perhaps not knowing the extent of the potential exposure, I don't think any of us did, signed off on agreeing to absorb any tariff costs.
Right.
With that boat being built in Malaysia, which I think, at least presently, is looking at potential 40% tariffs. That could be ugly. Right. But, at the end of the day, a deal is a deal, a contract is a contract, and who knows whether that ends up playing out. But part of what we do is try to look ahead and protect our clients, and that's the kind of our business model is one of clients first, doing the right thing, making sure that they are protected at all times. And I think this is a clear example of it working. The other boat that we're building right now in Holland, a Vanquish, same kind of concept. And, in both cases, dealing with individual buyers that, understand the value of time. And it's been fun, exciting, and looking forward
Yeah.
to
Thank you,
looking
Rob.
forward to the delivery. My brother, thank you, Rob, for the Yacht Experts. Peace out. Thank you.